You ever find yourself with the fate of the world in your hands? The future of humanity at stake? And that somehow this is always where you wanted to be?
Do it.
Back of a truckload of hell. Knowing that if you threw open the door, all hell would break loose. Has that ever happened to you? I didn't think so. But it's happening to me, right now. Let's go back to a more innocent time. Cretaceous era, when dinosaurs ruled the Earth. Except they didn't exactly rule. More like they ran around and ate each other for breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, and a midnight snack. Then, a Gulf of Mexico-sized asteroid decided to leave family and friends and make a beeline for, well, Gulf of Mexico. And so, the dinosaurs were killed. But not all the dinosaurs. You weren't supposed to know that, of course. Not if you're human. Not if you want to live.
She's clean.
Really? Huh? Oh. Conversation.
Now I want to be very clear about one thing, that our ancestors were as smart as we are today. However, I don't believe that ancient astronauts visited the Earth in the remote past. I am convinced of it because of all the countless indications and pieces of evidence that we can find from all around the world in different ancient cultures, in different mythologies and legends. I know it happened because if you look at all the pieces, it's the only conclusion that you can draw.
It's been going on longer than recorded history. Officially sanctioned Natural History 101, that is. We've always been hopelessly outnumbered by humanity. Had to find ways to blend in. First it was easy. Sometimes we even had it good. China, of course, was always a breeze, obviously. But Europe was another story. We let our guard down for a few centuries and we paid the price. So we went back to the drawing board, perfected our disguises, parchment, paper, the finest Corinthian leather. Then, it was plastics. Today we've got solid holograms 50 years beyond what the apes can dream of. Project the photons and in a millisecond, it becomes solid disguise. That's smooth.
It's the quad processors. Harmonic refresh, anti-shock. Gotta love it.
It's good.
One option, placing a tracking microchip under a service member's skin. Former U.S. Special Operations officers tell us they believe that's being developed. Current military officials won't comment on that, Wolf.
Yeah, what about the cost, Brian? Is that at all a consideration?
It's a big consideration. Just about every former officer I spoke with says the cost of outfitting each combat troop with a tracking device is one of the main reasons they don't have them right now.
So when you speak with the various special operations types and others, and I know you've been doing a lot of reporting on this, the pros and cons of having these kinds of tracking devices, what do they say, Brian?
Some believe that every service member should have them. Some don't because of the risks we talk about. But others say if they can deal with the cost and pay for all of this, it is worth it not only to track missing troops, but to be able to tell friendlies from enemies on the battlefield.
Brian Todd reporting for us. Such devices, by the way, are not just tools for war. They're also tools that could keep all of us and all of our families safe. We saw that back in February when 3 mountain climbers and their dog were stranded overnight on Oregon's Mount Hood. Rescuers found them all safe by tracking their mountain locator unit, a device similar to the one seen here. Also, many models of cell phones use GPS